Hi, I'm Fernando Rodriguez, coming to you from Idaho for Jens Pulver and the MMA Sports Network. Jens asked me to cover some of the local guys here in Idaho that are getting ready to go out to MMA Explosion in Vegas on March 20th for Team Idaho versus Team Vegas. That's going to take place at Planet Hollywood in Vegas. So joining me today is Josh Crow, Casey Johnson, and Tyler Mack from Team Crow here in the Treasure Valley. Let's start off with you, Josh. Tell me a little bit, I know there was an opportunity back in January to get on that MMA Explosion card, but it wasn't the right timing for your guys.
Right.
So how do you feel about the opportunity this time to go up and represent the state?
Well, the timing's better, for sure. And, you know, I think last time there may have only been one fighter that was going to go, and now I can take two fighters. So it's just all kind of working out for the best.
Awesome. Now you've had both of these guys in now for at least a couple months that I know. I know Ty Mack just started recently. Mm-hmm. He's a very young fighter. But what can you tell me about the two guys headed up to Vegas?
Well, I got Casey, who basically is bantamweight champion here under the CCF. Besides maybe one person, he's gotten through everybody else. So there's really nobody else for him to fight here locally. There's guys, but he's at the top of the run right now. So. You know, as for Ty Mack, he's had 3 fights. He's done extremely well in all 3 fights, finished his fights in the first round, and the opportunity arose. So we're going to take him down there and see the competition, not only for Casey, but for Ty. What's going on out there? What's going on in Vegas, you know?
Awesome. Tell me something about the guys that maybe, like, fans that see them fight here locally don't know about them from the training room.
Oh wow! Hey, where do we start?
Without giving away the house and all the secrets, we want, you know.
Where do we start? You know, there's not much that. It's a small community. Everybody kind of knows what's going on with these guys. You know, maybe everybody doesn't know Casey Fights Fires. You know, he does that. If there's an off season for MMA, Casey's taking one for a couple months and doing that thing. Ty Mack is pretty much a laid-back guy. You know, eager to train. Got involved a few months ago, and I can't slow him down.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, and thanks for coming out and helping us out with this whole Idaho thing.
Yeah, no problem.
Next, I have Casey Johnson here. Casey's one of the local. Reminds me of Tito Ortiz in a way, because people either love him or absolutely hate him, and that's okay with him, and that's okay with me. So, Casey, tell me a little bit about your fighting career here in the state.
Well, you know, I'm a relatively new guy. I mean, as far as the sport goes, Fernando, you know, I've only been doing this for a little over a year now. But my schedule's been packed. I've had 16 fights now. Fortunately, I've been lucky enough to eke out 12 victories. You know, I train hard. I love the sport. I'm very passionate about it. And you know, I just want to be the best. And I think in order to do that, you need to get out of here, get out of Boise, Idaho, get out of Casey Thompson, CCF. And go fight the best. And hopefully Vegas is my opportunity to do that.
Awesome. You were there last month in January when Keaton fought, and that's a guy that you had recently fought here the month prior, and had a controversial win over that. There was, from the fan perspective, there might have been some controversy there, but one thing that I appreciated as an Idaho MMA fan was seeing you cheer him on when we were in Vegas, because even though he was an opponent, he was still representing Idaho, and you were there cheering him on. What are you looking forward to about this trip to Vegas?
You know, like I said, probably fight the best guys out there. You know, my next level is to go pro and to do that. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do that and do it the way I want to unless I can explode onto the pro scene. So hopefully I can go down there and I can fight a 5-round war, and the fans can boo and they can cheer, and people will talk about it for, you know, a time to come, because that means I have job security and I have a place to fight again. So
awesome. What about what is your aspiration for? I mean, how would you love to end this fight in Vegas?
Something wild, you know, something the crowd's gonna go, oh damn! Did you see that? Hey, did you see that? That's what I'm always looking for. You know, the big shock and awe finish. You know.
I've gotten to know you over the last couple months a little bit, probably a little bit better than most of the casual fans.
Unfortunately.
No, it's cool, man. We've got to spend a lot of time together recently. But tell me something that maybe you feel like you've learned since you've got involved in MMA.
You're never the best, and you can never ever stop learning. You know, I used to think I was a good wrestler. I used to think that I was tough, and you're a white belt in everything, man. I'm a white belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm a white belt in everything, and I think once you you say, okay, I'm the best. I need to work on this and not this. I think that's where you fall apart as a fighter. I think you constantly need to be evolving, learning, striving to get better, or I think you'll fail overall in the end.
Awesome. What can you tell me about like who's been getting you ready for this fight? I know Josh is a big part of what you have going, but anybody else you'd like to thank or?
I have to thank Team Crow. I mean, this is my home. I started MMA under another team, and shortly thereafter I made the switch to here. And since I've been with Josh, I've just blown up, man. I have to thank Mitch Coates from Alliance Jiu-Jitsu. He's been a big part of that. I was able to go to Naga last March and place second down there. But I think between these two guys here and the help with exposure from Full Contact Idaho and some sponsors for our team, they've made it possible for us to get out and do this.
So I know you've been training your butt off getting ready for this fight. I know Team Crow's the place you train. Anybody in particular you want to thank for helping you get ready for this fight?
First of all, I have to thank my home, and that's Team Crow. I started MMA with another team, and shortly thereafter I switched here. And since making the move, I've blown up. Like I said, he's improved my hands a ton. He's improved my wrestling, my jiu-jitsu, everything. He brings it all together and makes it so I can put it in the cage. I have to thank Mitch Coates with Alliance Jiu-Jitsu. He's one of the best guys around here with a gi on. He was able to take me down to Naga last March. I was able to place second there. And he's really made my jiu-jitsu, taken my wrestling and turned it into something that I can use and apply in the cage to make me win and a better fighter. So.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you. There will be a follow-up to this, and I think Jens will be down here the 17th. Probably that night we'll either hook up with you guys and talk, or the morning of before we leave for Vegas. And there'll definitely be a recap. Definitely be a recap of this after the fights, and hopefully get some fight footage up with these guys and see what they could do in Vegas. So keep an eye out.